Good afternoon. I wanted to talk to you about a couple things, mainly involving why you would need a planner. And if you're not using one already, why it would be a good thing to do it. And the excuses that I've heard, and why that if you're not using a planner, it would be good to get one, and this one in particular. And if you are using a planner, what makes this one different? So some of the excuses I've heard are, well, I have a smartphone and I don't need a calendar, I don't need a planner because I have my phone with me all the time and I use it. Now, if you really do use it, then I'm going to say that is really the best way, because nobody ever leaves their phone, and forgets their phone. 99% of the people that use their phones keep their phones with them at all times. And if you're going to use it, then you should. Now, if you're using it, but you're still forgetting to add dates, you have too many appointments to keep track of them all. And with like Google Calendar, it can get so confusing dealing with multiple people's calendars. Like if you have 3 children and then each of their teachers has a calendar and they're all synced together, it can be overwhelming to have everybody's information when really all that you need to do is drop them off at school. But or if you homeschool, you really need more than one planner, to be perfectly honest. But basically, if you're inputting it into your cell phone and you're actively using it and it really does work for you, then that's great. You should continue to do it. But I want you to think about, if you're not a scrapbooker and you don't like to, you're not really big about keepsakes and you're not very sentimental, then this really won't bother you. But think about the planner in a different way. If you look at it as a memento or a keepsake of your year, like this, if I had my children's pictures for what they've been doing lately, it's almost like a scrapbook. And all you have to do is just put them in these little protectors. You're not actually having to do anything or buy anything extra because it's all right here. So, if you want to be able to look back at the year and say, wow, look at all the stuff we did, or for medical reasons, you need to know which appointments you went to, which doctor's appointments, how many times you went, things like that. A planner can be very useful for that. An iPhone or a smartphone can do that as well, but it's not a tangible thing, and some people delete their stuff so that they can have room. And if that's the case, then you seriously will not have any record of it. I myself am a very tangible person. I have had a day timer since I was I've been a nerd for a very long time, and I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. And I have always had some form of calendar that I kept with me all the time. Now, most of them were those little tiny ones that you get from, they're like $1, and it's got like 2 years in it, and that's really how I kept my dates. And it worked for a very long time. Now with 3 children who are very active and each have their own interests, and I need more space, and this is a really good way to do it. One of the reasons why it's good to have a planner if you don't have one is that for someone who's a business person, or someone who's trying to meet a goal like write a book or achieve something that's your dream, it's on your bucket list, professionals have said that if you write it down, you're more apt to actually do it. So if you're not, I haven't used that month because I just started, but I'm in July right now, and right here is like my goal, and it's like my inspiration, and I added some little bitty touches to it to make it a little unique. And then I've got goals and ideas and things I want to do on this page, and Otherwise, I wouldn't even think like that, you know? I mean, how many of us are actually thinking about goal planning, goal setting, um, and making those goals achievable and do them step by step? This actually allows me to do that because I'm forcing myself, I'm scheduling myself to sit down and actually come up with some ideas. I'm not going to miss a date because I'm bringing this with me, and I'm always going to be like. I mean, my friend and I, we sat down just this week, and she got my kids. Well, I was going to do it too, but then I realized I already have their birthdays in my book, and so I mean, it's like it's really good to be able to have really important dates like birthdays and things like that so that you can plan ahead for that and schedule and budget and all of that. And then if you're an all work and no play kind of person, this planner really helps bring fun into your day, because otherwise you wouldn't be having fun because all you're focused on is work. This will allow you to do some extra things that you wouldn't normally do. And what sets this apart from other planners, one thing that I really do love is that because it's only 2 hole punches and they're just traditional circles, they're not a special type that requires a special punch. It is small, so it's portable, and then I can use any scrap paper, like I did here at the beginning. I can use any scratch paper that I want to, that makes me happy, and I can either use it to journal on this side, so I could write something about my thoughts or goals or things I wanted to do, and then I have this as a memento, a keepsake, and it won't be hard to, when I move on to the next year, put this in a binder of its own, or just get another binder and start over. And I mean, I'm going to do it anyway because I like a fresh planner, but there's a lot to be said with having a planner, using a planner, and this Love Today planner from Stampin' Up! Is very useful and very user-friendly. And I think that that's one of the best things. And the fact that the stickers come with it, and they're the frames, and then inside the frames are more stickers, and then there's the appointment reminders, and they're small enough where they're not going to take up a whole lot of space. And then you've got these really pretty blingy ones, so it adds fun to your day. And if you just use it, and just write in it, then that's fine. But like for me, I used our new tab that they just came out with, and I this is, I think, this is September. Yeah, and it's my birthday month, so I put a birthday cake. And it's just little bitty touches that help me, because life can get kind of stressful and life can be kind of boring. And so it's really good to be able to sit down and see my month at a glance and then work on each week as they come. And anytime I have anything going, I can sit down and see, and I can work and focus. And I think, like I said, any goal that you have, and any goal that you want to meet, that book that you've always wanted to write, or that, there's so many things that we want to do that we never do. And why is that? Because we don't take the time to sit down and really think about what is required to make that happen. If you're interested in ordering your own planner, there are lots of options. And if you want a catalog so you can look at it yourself, just let me know. They are $5, the catalogs themselves, but with shipping and handling, it's $8 total. You can do PayPal, and I'll send you an invoice, and I'll just ship it off to you. This is the the 2 pages that talk about the planners, but there are many different things you can do, so you're not limited to what they give you. You can buy the entire bundle that comes with everything. It comes with the blue and white polka dot binder and all of the stuff that you've seen in my planner. you could also buy just the refill, which is what I did. I already had my binder, so I went ahead and saved $10 and just bought the refill. Now, another thing you can do, if you're not really keen on this, or you want to do your own thing, you can come back here to the Memories and More page, and they have, these two are the appropriate binders for that set, and they are the memory keepers. So we have the plastic sheets, as well as all of the cute extras. So if maybe you wanted to do a combination of scrapbook and calendar, which can be even more fun, you could purchase these packs, and they have themes and holidays and whatnot. So you can really mix it up and really change things around. If you're not real keen on it and you want to do your own thing, you totally can with this. So if you have questions, please feel free to email me, private message me. I really look forward to talking with you. And if you're interested in maybe earning one, we could have a party with all of your friends, and we could make cards, or we could scrapbook, or I could just do a demonstration. It's really up to you. So private message me, let me know what you think, and I can't wait to hear from you. And just take a minute to subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you. Hello, chicken lady. Are you playing with my ephemera? Why is it on the ground? Hey, chicken lady. See, when I make YouTube videos, I have visitors because the sun is so bright and the breeze is so nice that I just leave the door open, and then I get visitors. As long as it's the hens, I'm okay. But when the rooster comes in, that can be scary because he can get a bit aggressive. Hi, lady. Hi, lady. Bye.